So I recently watched the Hannity interview with Elon and Trump because I love pain. But I just want to focus on one thing that they sort of just touched on briefly, and that's the Green New Deal.
The Green New Scam, I call it. It's the greatest scam in the history of the country.
I feel like we need to learn from our enemy here because the Republicans have spent the last however many years screeching about the Green New Deal, attributing debt and infrastructure problems and all these different things to the Green New Deal, a thing that, let's be clear, didn't happen. It was proposed 6 years ago. It didn't make it through the Senate. And they talk about it like it's the law of the land.
They were given $9 trillion to throw out the window, and they spent it on the Green New Scam.
That said, it remains with the American people very popular. They are screaming about this thing that didn't happen and making it the enemy when people like it. And so if there's no relationship between what we actually do and what they attack us over, is there any point trying to run from this stuff instead of just defending it? The Democrats keep running away from good things as if that's going to save them from being accused of said good things. They end up trying to have it both ways. They run away from trans rights. They don't want to promote trans people, but they also want to promote trans people a little bit. Trans rights are widely supported. But the Democrats have been so scared of seeing militantly pro-trans that they end up like leaning into being anti-trans, and then they make that like the only position in DC. They're gonna call you militantly pro-trans no matter what. Kamala mentioned trans people once on the campaign trail, and the Republicans still made that their whole strategy. And then in turn, they're letting Republicans control the narrative. Because I've heard left-leaning people, even after the election, be like, oh, Kamala lost the election because she was too pro-trans. What are you talking about? I just made like a longer video about this. But like a real opposition party would see these accusations, and instead of trying to like outflank the right from the right, they would defend the things that they're being accused of because they're good. You're being accused of being pro-trans and pro-protecting the environment, and you're like, no, we actually don't like those things. We actually don't care that much about trans people, and we love fracking. Brother, I frack.